Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 22 chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 14. I didn't do it.
I did not. Okay, so last time, King Kaser.
Kaser blew the freaking ass out of the house.
Yeah, Kaser's eviction speech.
And then he was evicted.
Oh.
But then Christmas won the HOH by accident.
You know, she's been talking all week about, I'm the first girl to win HOH and I'm such a comp beast and
By
blah, blah,
default.
blah.
You didn't do D.
Girl! Don't even.
Well, you know what? After Kaser's speech, Nicole was shooketh.
Yeah, she's like, he outed my whole game and that's not okay.
She was chewing so loudly in the
that
storage
apple.
room.
Yeah, Danny was ridiculous. She kept saying that was Kaser's biggest game move in 3 seasons. I don't think so.
She was so offended about the whole love triangle thing.
So was Cody.
Of course we love each other.
We don't love you.
Right, that's why you're home.
Oh my god.
Alright, yeah, Cody is whatever.
No,
I mean,
he was pissed about it. I remember him talking about it on the feeds.
You know what, though? He knows that that's part of the game.
He also knows he got in trouble after
Yeah.
season 16 with Christine. So he is not going down that road.
Alright, well, the Slick Six is pretty donezo now.
Yeah, they were all targeting each other during the knockout competition.
That was ridiculous.
Not a good idea to target your own allies in competition like that.
Well, Cody did try to smooth things over with Day, but she was not buying it. Nope.
Nor should she.
No.
So I'm glad that they're finally waking up, but
Is it too little, too late
it might be too
to
late.
try again
We'll see.
with
We'll see.
Slick Six?
Yeah, Slick Six is done.
All right, well, Christmas and Danny are now working together, and they're celebrating. Danny has big plans on getting Day and Bay up on the block and sending one of them home.
She has been talking for like 2 weeks now about how she wanted Christmas to win HOH because Christmas was saying she was willing to put Day and Bay up on the block together, and here we go. It is happening before our eyes.
She's got somebody to do her dirty work for her.
Exactly.
But
what they didn't... Okay, they showed that whole montage of Danny and Nicole setting things up so that Bailey would be a target, but what they didn't show was where that originated from. Because Nicole wasn't saying we should get rid of Bailey until Bailey said that it took Nicole a couple of tries and a couple of guys to win a season. Technically, she didn't say it like that.
Couple of tries and couple of guys to win, or a couple of guys, couple of tries to get a husband?
Both, basically.
Oh.
To get it right, I guess.
Okay.
But Nicole turned that into the much catchier phrase of couple tries, couple of guys.
Yeah.
That's not how Bailey said it. But anyway,
No.
she didn't start targeting Bailey until that went down a few weeks ago, and they didn't put that on the show.
All right. Well, it's time for Christmas to have her chats being the HOH in service.
Yeah, she was like, this is a position of service, not power.
Come on. All right, so she talks with Day, and Day is all like, yeah, I want to work with you. I got your back.
She
I'm not
genuinely
coming for
does.
you.
Yeah.
And Christmas is like, yeah. Then after Day leaves, she's like, what the hell's up with this? You should have talked to me when I wasn't the HOH.
Yeah, you're waiting until I'm in power to talk to me, but I feel like Day has said before that she wanted to work with Christmas, and like nothing ever happened there. And then she talked to Enzo, who's one of her friendlies.
Enzo says, that's it, you're my pit bull, that's it, we're going to do whatever you want.
Enzo
That's it.
he's really close to Christmas, but they're not like in this big alliance together. They're not in the committee together, they're not in Slick Six together or anything.
Would you say they have a final 2 together?
No, but they have this fake-ass, 3-person alliance with Kevin, but they're not actually working with Kevin. Yeah, it's called the Tickle Monsters. But they're not serious about working with him, but they are working together, and Enzo is trying to use her to take out his actual allies so that he doesn't have to do it.
Right.
He wanted her, as of last week, to take out Danny, but I think he's realizing now that's probably not happening this week, so... He's along for the ride. He's telling her, like, I'll do whatever you want this week.
I feel like Enzo is set up so well in this game.
Because
right
nobody
between the two
realizes
sides.
how close he is to like Cody and Nicole and Danny. They don't realize that he is in the mix big time. He might be in the core with Cody.
He's getting all the benefits without taking any of the heat.
Yeah.
It's friends with benefits.
Yeah, people are not realizing just how connected he is.
They think he's like with benefits.
Yeah, they think he's like on the outskirts of everything.
Yeah. All right, well, it's time for the new twist.
Oh.
This isn't the twistiest twist season ever, but this is the second twist.
You know what? I don't want a crap ton of twists, so...
All right, well, we got Shabibi Basement, which I love how the show is like, all right, everybody put your clothes on and then head out this door, and you're miraculously in the BB basement, but it was definitely off-site.
Yeah.
That was sneaky.
So... this competition is going to unleash 3 new, never-before-seen powers into the Big Brother game.
I'm pretty sure they had something similar.
They may have had similar
before.
things, but they're technically new.
Well, the names are new.
I don't know. I think some of the powers are new as well.
All right. Well, it's pitch black in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is the black box competition,
I freaking love
basically.
the black box. Yeah, this is like a variation of the black box.
Yeah. They're
all in there at the same time.
It's disgusting. There's foam packing peanuts. There's goopy, sticky, syrupy troughs.
Gwyneth Paltrow goop.
Yeah. Does it smell like her vajayjay?
Ah!
All right. There's also shapes everywhere, and there's 3 podiums.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it was 2 rooms.
Yeah, there was a secret room.
It was 2 rooms. All right. So there's shape cutouts scattered around. You have to go to the podium and feel the cutout shape and then find that shape and stick it in the
podium.
But
there's a lot of decoys.
To lock in. Yeah. Some are bigger but the same shape.
Some are completely different shapes.
Yeah.
So you got to find the one
correct.
That's just right, Goldilocks.
That's right. So Danny trying to fit that huge autism piece puzzle into the lightning bolt was hilarious.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant. It was because it was in the shape of a puzzle
piece.
I was like, wait, autism puzzle? Yeah, the puzzle piece.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it took me a second. I was like, wait, what?
Freaking Nicole got pantsed by the sticky stuff.
I'm not wearing pants. I'm stuck.
I remember her talking about this on the feeds, and she was like,
nobody could see my granny panties in the dark.
Did you lose your pants? I think Tyler's pants came off, and mine started coming off, and I just went with it. I just took them off.
Oh, Nicole. I gotta admit, it was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny.
The retells were kind of annoying on the feeds, but the actual thing was pretty funny.
David got the disruptor power. He was the first one to lock in his power.
This was interesting
because, at least in the edit.
Yeah, earlier in the competition, we saw him try that lightning bolt piece, and I was like, isn't that the right piece? And then we saw him put it down, and I was like, ah!
Don't put that down!
But then I realized, like, oh, they're not, there's some that are the right shape, but they're not the right size. Right. And also, isn't it crazy that David, the downfall for him last season was this in the dark competition.
Right.
But this time, he came away with a power. Good. So good for David.
Maybe he got some sort of night vision contact lenses
put
in or something. All right, well, he got a power, Danny got a power, and Christmas got a power.
Oh, boy.
All right, so Christmas and Tyler have a chat in the HOH, and she tells him, and then he's like, no, and she's like, and he's like, you got it?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I got it.
So these two have a final 2. So she wanted to tell him all about it. And she finds out in the diary room what the deal is with the blocker. So basically,
all of these powers are good for the next
3 weeks.
Right. You can
only
use
it once within the next 3 weeks. So she has the ability to prevent someone from being a renom.
Right, but she has to use it before the veto meeting.
Well, she has to use it after the veto is used, but before the replacement is named.
After the veto is used.
Like during the ceremony.
Oh, during the ceremony.
After the veto is used, before the replacement
is named. So she has to stand up and say, excuse me.
Yeah, I guess
excuse me, I I want to prevent this person from being nominated.
I thought on the feeds she said it has to be her unless she wins the veto, and then she could use it on somebody else. So I don't know what the exact rules are there, but that's what I remember hearing on the feeds.
Okay.
So it's interesting because, you could think that you're in danger and end up using it, and then somebody else was going to go up anyway, but you wouldn't know because you got to say it before that.
I mean, you kind of know who's going to...
Not always.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, Danny was very pissed.
Yeah.
She got a replay power, and she's like, I suck at competitions. Why would I want this? It's total trash. It's garbage. Get it out of here.
She was really complaining about this power on the feeds, and apparently she was also crying in the diary room because she was so disappointed in the power. But we didn't see that. That would have been such good TV to see her, upset about this power.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't include that.
What was with the weird torso shot?
I don't know. And, the hands on, all three of them, they had some really weird shots. And
was the camera, was it broken and it couldn't pan up or something in the diary room?
I think they were just trying to be artsy.
I don't know.
It
was weird.
Maybe for Danny, they were trying to hide her face of disgust. How disappointed she was in the power. Like this? I mean, right?
Yeah.
It was weird, but let's explain what her power is.
Okay, well, it sucks. That's what it is.
I don't think it sucks. It could actually be really useful.
Of course it's really good. You can play in the HOH competition after you've been HOH. The next one, when you're outgoing.
I mean, she could use it on somebody else, too. It doesn't just have to be her.
Well, that sucks, because I'm never going to win HOH. Because I suck at competitions.
Yeah. I think she's been doing pretty well, though. I mean, she hasn't won one yet, but she's been doing pretty well.
All right, well, David got a good one. He got the Disruptor.
Oh, what?
He gets to save one nom before the veto.
Yeah, and that person will be safe for the week. But I'm a little bit confused about the technicalities of this one.
Mm-hmm.
And, the timeline of this one.
Yeah.
Because it made it sound like he's got to do this, right after the nomination ceremony. But then, later in the episode... the diary room from him was making it sound like he could still potentially save one of the nominees.
You think they changed it?
I have no idea. I don't know. If you guys know, leave it in the comments what the deal is with this power.
Right. Well, Danny and Bay are having a chat.
Uh-oh.
And
this does not line up with what we heard about it on the feed. So this conversation happened while the feeds were still down after... the eviction episode.
Right.
Because they've been keeping them down for 3 hours after the episode airs on the East Coast.
So Bay tells Danny, I heard that you were talking about getting me and Davon up on the block.
I heard this from not one, not two,
but
3 sources. Ooh, and she said, I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to blow up their games, but 3 sources.
Danny's all like, I didn't do it. I didn't hit her. Ah! And then...
She did, though. She did, want to target Bailey and Davon. She went around saying this to so many people. She was trying to get other people to do it for her. Christmas.
Freaking Enzo comes busting into the room, and Bay is like, you got those receipts, Enzo?
Yeah,
and
he's didn't you hear that she was trying to target me? And he was like, yeah, there were rumblings. And Danny was like,
yeah.
But I gotta say, the way that they made it seem on the feeds was that this was this huge blow up.
It didn't seem...
It was very calm.
Yeah.
Very calm.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, Bay is basically like, I'm going to talk to my sources, and I'll get back to you. Up. Yeah. So then, Danny and Christmas have a chat, and she tells Christmas, Bay called me out. And Christmas is now worried because Christmas doesn't want to be exposed as to be working with Danny.
Right, because she's been planning for 2 weeks now on putting up Bailey and Davon if she wins HOH. Mm-hmm. And now because of this blow up, if she does follow through with that, it's going to look like she's working with Danny, which she is. You know, because Christmas doesn't have any reasons on an individual game level to put up Bailey and Davon, but she's trying to, prove things to her alliance and blah, blah, blah.
Well, Bay is trying to stay calm because she knows what she heard. And
she doesn't want to blow up.
She doesn't want to blow up because she doesn't want to be known as the stereotypical,
like, angry
black woman.
Yeah.
And
she gets very upset whenever anyone says that she's, like, blowing up or she's getting emotional. And I understand why she would be, like, triggered by that. So when she was talking to Enzo and Tyler's like, you're blowing up our games, like, blah, blah, blah. She's like, what?
She started crying. She really started losing
I felt
it.
really bad for her.
Yeah. Now Tyler is regretting throwing out that olive branch to work with Bay.
This episode, I don't know about this edit, though, because Tyler was definitely pretty mischievous.
Yeah, he was very calculated
in telling Bailey and Davon about Danny trying to target them. Like, he was definitely trying to pit those girls against each other.
And against Danny.
Yeah, and he's just trying to... In this episode, it seems like they're like, look at Tyler, like, doing the most for Bailey and Davon, trying to warn them, and he's all innocent. But, like, he's not.
He's not, no.
So, I don't know. It was a weird edit.
Well, he was pissed because he didn't think that she should have shared that info. Mm-hmm. She only should have used it the way I wanted her to use it.
Yeah, so he's not happy.
Right. So, wow, we're already at noms.
Whoa!
That went quick, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Christmas nominates Bay and Day. Boo!
And the reason was super lame. She was like, Bailey, I talked to you the other day, and you told me that Day was your untouchable. So I know, like, I'm never going to be...
Yeah, this was pretty lame.
Like, super close to you because she's always going to be ahead of me or whatever. But, like, how many people are in the house being like, I will never put up this person. I'll never put up this person.
Yeah.
And Davon was like, wait, so just for clarification, you nominated me because she said that I'm her untouchable. Cool. Okay.
So you would think that Bay and Day would be the ones crying, but no.
I mean, they did cry a little bit, but Christmas...
It was Christmas.
Let me take off my glasses during the ceremony.
That was just so ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Ugh.
But at the end of this episode, David was all like, oh, I might, use my disruptor power to save Day or Bay. But, like, is that actually still possible? Like, what's going on here? We need details.
Yeah, I don't know if he can do that.
We need details.
If you know, leave it in the comments. And
yeah.
if you haven't watched The Puppet Show, please go check out The Puppet Show.
It's a lot of fun.
It's like 2 videos before this one. Mm-hmm. And if you have watched The Puppet Show, watch it again. It's fun.
Also, I just want to say...
I'm going to go watch it now.
There's been some crazy stuff going on the feeds tonight. So make sure you check out tomorrow's spoiler because I know it's going to be wild.
It's going to be lit.
And oh my god, I just have to say... I saw on Twitter today that Swaggy just bought Bailey a brand new Tesla.
Oh my god.
I feel like they've come such a long way.
They
and
have.
Like, I'm so happy for them.
I know.
Oh my god. But anyway.
You know what? I always thought he was a smart guy.
Oh yeah.
So like, paying cash for a freaking $96,000 Tesla.
Or like 93 or something. Like, I don't even know.
Enjoy.
Like, wow.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, so. Anyway.
Right. It's the American dream. Go for it.
Yeah.
So, let us know what you think. And until next time,
much love.